What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Trevi Trev, and I'm back with another video. I wanted to make this video because I just got out of Costco's, right? I just got out of Costco's, and I'm a creative person, so sometimes I got like thoughts in my head, and then like I want to manifest them into reality. So I was in Costco's, and I was looking at the different sections, all the different options, all the different places in the store, right? And then I thought to myself, man, it's great to have options in life, because I could have went to Target, I could have went to Walmart, I could have went to Whole Foods, I could have went to Aldi's, I could have went to a lot of different places, but I went to Costco's, and it was good for me. It was good for me. I liked it, and I used my membership to get what I need, even though it was like some little shit. And then it had me thinking about life and what I've been going through recently, because if you guys don't know, right, I'm in the military. I also work for the federal government, right? So recently, because I've been frustrated with my federal government job, I'm not going to go into it too deeply, but I've been frustrated. And if you watch the news, a lot of other people are frustrated in their positions too, right? So recently I made the business decision to go part-time at that job, do my military stuff, and then substitute teach on the side. And it's a little bit of a pay cut, but my mental health has been better than ever, because basically I have more time to myself. I could take care of myself, I could sleep more, and I could do a lot of different things that I couldn't do before, because I was giving my life basically to that job. Every day I was showing up at 3:30 to 12 and just slaving and saying the same things over and barely sleeping, and then barely getting to the gym. But ever since I've gone part-time, my life has improved exponentially, because I have time, and I basically now, like, since I'm part-time, they ask me to stay, actually, because I'm such a useful worker. They say, oh, you want to stay a little bit later? Oh, you want to stay a little bit later? And sometimes I'll be like, yes, but most of the time I'm like, no, because I went part-time for a reason, because I'm frustrated with management. I don't like how y'all handle things, and it's like something happened in the company to where I realized they don't care about human life. They just want a body there. So I had the option, because I set myself up for this, to basically say, I don't want to do this. And they couldn't put me in a box. Basically, they couldn't put me in a box and say, no, you have to do this or you're fired, because they know I got other options, and I'm too valuable to just go let me go, because the operation will fall apart. But I say this to say this, right? This is my message for y'all today. It's good to always have options in life, whether it be with your job, whether it be with gyms, women, things you buy, consoles, anything like that. And, when you have these options, you can make decisions to where you don't have to operate out of a scarcity mindset. You can operate in abundance. You can get things in abundance. You can do things in abundance. And you never will feel boxed in, because I felt boxed in at that government job, bro. I still work there, and I feel boxed in. And people even give me shit, because they're like, oh, you're a part-timer now, you suck, da-da-da-da. And that's really demoralizing to hear from people higher up. And it's even more demoralizing when you have to tell people, when I'm an ambitious guy, I'm a motivated guy, that you want more opportunities, to do more, and then they reject you in favor of people that they hang out with and they party with. So when you tell them that, and you constantly put yourself out there, and then nobody's trying to hear it, you have to make the logical decision, if you put in the work, whether you want to stay or whether you want to do things on your own terms and just make it work. But I made that decision, and I'm not looking back. Like, I'm not looking back. And if I'm not going up, I'm going down, So I have to strike when the iron is hot. I have to be motivated, otherwise I'll be complacent. And when I'm complacent, I get lazy, and then I'll be wanting to quit. And, I never quit in life, so I try not to be complacent. And I was talking to my homegirl at the job, because she got a promotion, right? She got a promotion, but it wasn't at the government position that we work at. She got promoted back in Oklahoma. So we're in North Carolina or whatever, and she was telling me the other day she got promoted, and she's going to go there, and she got what she wanted, even though she has to move back to her hometown. Me personally, I would like to do something of that in my own, but New Jersey's too expensive, and I had to deal. But good for her. She did what's best for her, and she's about to be out, and I'm about to be out, because I'm better than this government position that I got. I could do way better than this. I got military stuff going on. I could teach. I have a skill set to the point where you can't talk to me like one of these regular people, because I offer way more than you think, and y'all need me more than I need y'all. Like, I'm doing y'all solid by staying here. Granted, I'm a hard worker, and I accomplish the goals of the mission, but it's like I have the option to leave, and I could do other things and be just as successful and have less stress and less disrespect, right? I can't even talk today. I'm so heated. But my point I'm trying to make is, when you always have options, is great, because they can't put you in a box. They can't talk to you crazy, because, you know, they need you. They need you. They need you to save them, like the helpless little bee they are. So my message to you as my viewers, find something that makes you stand out from the regular person. Find something that makes you stand out for the person who's been 20 years at a job and they have no other option but to show up and clock in 40 hours a week and barely see their family. You know, you want to have different options so you can get different things and different results out of life. Because sometimes I look around at my peers and I say, yo, this is the best they can do. But then I look at myself and I say, I could do better. I could do better than this. I'm worth better than this. I'm not about to spend my time gossiping and talking about other people and shit I don't care about. But that's mainly what I wanted to discuss with y'all. You know, y'all gonna see more great content. I'm gonna take a break, and then I'm gonna just revamp the channel, because now I got a little bit more time and I could devote more resources into this channel. But, you know, if you know your worth, go out there and get it. Go out there and chase it. And don't ever let anybody tell you you can't do it. Don't ever let a job tell you can't do it. And just stay motivated, stay hungry. And, you know, when your time comes, it'll come. But anyway, that's the video I wanted to make for today. Hopefully you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Tell me if you're motivated. Tell me if you're hungry. Tell me if you're determined. And go get that shit. But I'm out, and y'all stay blessed.